Hey, so today I want to talk about AI photography and how the way you and I both work is about to radically change. So I like to think of myself as the Nostradamus of photography. For the last 20 plus years, I've been making all sorts of predictions on this website, all of which have come true. I predicted the current cost of film. I predicted the demise of point-and-shoot cameras way back in 2005. I predicted that video was going to become a huge influence, that social media was going to be the way that we share, that Polaroid was going to come back. These are all predictions that I've made. I'm going to make a prediction today about AI. Everything that you and I do, the way that we photograph, is going to change radically. I mean, as profound as everything that's come before combined in the next 2 to 3 years. This is not a 10, 20-year evolution the way digital photography has been. This is going to be fast and it's going to be profound. So what do I mean by that? I predict that within, let's say 3 years, 99% of the people on the market will be making their work with a smartphone. It's just a fact. Those of you that are film shooters like me, I think that our market's going to continue to grow. I think there's some hiccups coming in terms of the demand and then supply, being able to get to a happy place. The cost is getting a little high. I think that'll come down in time. But I think that film shooters are fine. We're going to continue to grow. We still have the Achilles heel of scanners, but we're going to continue to grow and grow in our market. But I think that AI is going to have such a profound effect on the digital market that most digital cameras are going to be relegated to the trash heap pretty quickly. And digital camera makers, I'm sure, are aware of this. If I was Leica, if I was Canon, if I was Nikon or Hasselblad, I'd be freaking out right now and trying to find a way to make those systems relevant to what AI is about to do. The smartphone already is. The smartphone doesn't have to have a bigger sensor. It doesn't have to have higher megapixels. It doesn't have to have better glass. Those things would all be nice, but everything else is going to be done through software, all through computative AI. If you look at how good cinematic mode is, I've got an iPhone 13 Pro Max here. It's okay. And the 14, it's even better. You give it 2 to 3 more years. This isn't a technological upgrade in terms of the actual, physical technology. It's all software. And the software is going to get so good so fast that for the vast majority of people, the camera is going to do all they want. In addition, I predict that the camera will not be limited anymore to what's in front of the camera. You can do a ton of stuff in post right now. And with the new AI features in Photoshop, people are experimenting with changing backgrounds and adding elements that didn't even exist when you took the photograph. I predict you're going to be able to do it while you actually take a picture. So, for instance, I predict that, say I'm taking a picture of my wife, model muse, Eve, and I'm like in a field here in Vermont. I predict that I will be able to, in the camera, while I'm taking the image, say, change the clothes that she's wearing, change the background completely, and see all that real time while she's moving. I think that's not too far-fetched, and I think that's maybe 2 to 3 years away, because we'll be able to replicate it through AI. We already can do it in post, but I think you'll be able to do it while you're shooting. Think about the profound implications of that. I also think that the printing industry, people that are making prints like me, that industry is going to continue to shrink, and it's not so much that people don't want to make prints. A lot of it is that the industry itself has not evolved. Printing technology hasn't really changed that much in the last 15 years, and because there hasn't been any pressure for them to do that. I'm hoping they're feeling the pressure now, because more and more people are not printing. They're just sharing their work on social media. And with the advancements in AI, social media and the way we share our images and the way we view our images and experience them, if I was a printing company or a paper manufacturer, I'd be like, how do we keep ourselves relevant? Because AI and the fast sharing nature of everything is making that world really only one that people like me exist in, and people that do exhibitions and do professional quality work. For the vast majority of everybody else, that other 99%, it's not their world. I do think that analog is a real safe place to be still right now, the hybrid FIGITAL approach, where you're using the best of both worlds. There's still something about a piece of film, still something about a Polaroid scan, that no matter how good AI is at this point or how good software that emulates is, it still has a completely different feel. It's not the same. So that's all, put on our seatbelts here, because the next couple of years are going to be crazy as working photographers. I'm excited and I'm terrified. Thank you very much for listening. Now go shoot some film.